Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little more on the casual side. We're just going to be sort of checking out the Creature Collector Fest on Steam, which is active as of right now, as of the time you're seeing this video. So, the Creature Collector Fest is essentially just a Steam sale. A lot of devs are putting out like new trailers and demos and stuff like that. It just has to do with the Creature Collector tag on Steam. Now, those who have been following me for a long time know that I'm not the biggest fan of this this specific use of Creature Collector instead of Monster Taming, because what ends up happening is you get like a lot of like find the cat type games on here, like games that actually aren't really Monster Tamer games, but it's fine. So today we're going to be checking out some of the games that are on sale, and how this is different from you just, scrolling through this yourself is I'm going to give you guys some of my thoughts as someone who's been entrenched in the monster taming community and making videos for you guys for the past like 5.5 years at this point. So we're going to be going through some of the games that are on sale. I'll give you some of my recommendations and whatnot, and yeah, we'll enjoy from there. So obviously at the top they have Pal World. It's the best-selling creature collecting game on the Steam store, so makes sense. It's currently 25% off. I haven't played Pal World as of recently. From what I understand, the game changed the way the summoning mechanic works. The monsters kind of just like spawn next to you now, and they removed flying mounts, and instead you have like a glider that kind of does what the flying mounts do. I don't know, man. Nintendo's been going after this game, and it's been kind of taking away some of the stuff that makes it special. But if you are someone who is interested in Pal World, I had a lot of fun playing it. I can't remember how many hours I put into it. It must be somewhere between like 60 to 80. So, it's definitely for, $30 Canadian, not bad at all. Also, yes, all the prices are going to be in Canadian because I'm Canadian. Anyways, we got some other games. Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions is cool if you want like a study tool, like something that's going to kind of idle in the background. Digimon Story Cybersleuth is 90% off. It's goes on these like big sales quite often, so this is like your best time to get Digimon Story Cybersleuth. Don't buy it full price. It's usually like $64, so make sure to grab it now. It's $6.50. It's one of the most like renowned Digimon games, if you will. Like a lot of Digimon fans will say it's the best one, so make sure to check it out if you have not. Bloomtown recently came out. It's sort of like a Persona-esque monster tamer. 50% off right now. I only played through the beginning portion of the game. It was kind of fun. It's got a lot of like story and dialogue and stuff like that if you're into it. And from what I've heard, the combat's pretty good too. Another one I recommend. Temtem, 70% off. Keep in mind with Temtem, they're not making any more major updates to the game. So, I mean, for $17, just to play through the story and, enjoy the single player content, I definitely think it's worth it. But just, if you're expecting an MMO that's going to, live forever, I don't think Temtem's going to be that game. A lot of people say World of Final Fantasy is great. I don't know if this has been fixed, but there used to be a bug when you tried to launch the game. You had to kind of like launch it from the back end, otherwise it wouldn't work. So, you might want to keep that in mind. The Nexomon games, 50% off for Nexomon 1, 90% off for Nexomon 2. If I were to tell you guys, hands down, which games you need to buy right now, for $2, Nexomon Extinction, probably the best deal you're going to get. It's really, honestly, just a really fun Pokemon-esque game. Combat's not super complex or anything like that, but if you want like a fun story RPG that doesn't take itself too seriously, but also has some like epic moments and stuff, both Nexomon games are great. Monster Sanctuary is another really good game if you're looking for something that's different. It's a Metroidvania 3-on-3 like turn-based combat system where like you can stack combos and stuff against your opponents. It's really good game in my opinion. Also, I will just leave the Steam store with the Creature Collector Fest like linked in the description. There's no way I could link like every game I'm mentioning here. It'd be kind of crazy. Dokimon, we just did a video for them yesterday as of the time of this video going live. Dokimon's really cool. It's a Pokemon-esque RPG, got that sort of like retro pixel art aesthetic. It came originally bundled with the Mon Maker engine, which is basically like RPG Maker, but for monster taming. The developer who developed that engine also developed this game with that engine, so I think that's kind of cool in and of itself. And I've heard good things about Planet Centauri. Haven't played it myself. What else we got here? See, so some of the games in the in the creature collector tag you're gonna see are kind of weird. So far though, most of these are actually monster taming games, so that's cool. What do we got here? Yeah, Dokimon. Dice Folk I heard is pretty good. It's like a roguelike. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of roguelikes, and I think there's way too many like monster taming roguelikes, considering like there's just a lot of monster taming roguelikes, and a lot of them aren't very popular because there's so many of them. Whereas like most monster taming fans, I think, are more into turn-based RPGs, just because like a lot of them come from Pokemon, so it makes sense there's more of those. But roguelike plus monster taming seems to be really common, but not that popular. But if you like roguelikes, games like Abomination, I heard Dice Folk's pretty good. Anode Heart, if you like Digimon World, this is sort of like a Digimon World-esque game. Cassette Beast is probably one of the best monster taming games ever. It's not on sale though, so it's still really good. If you want to dance, you can get Ooblets, I guess. I never played it, was never into it. Ova Magica's on sale. It's in early access right now if you're into like a Stardew Valley-esque monster taming game. Coromon, another one. It's not on sale, but like one of the best monster taming games in my opinion. This Portal Fantasy game, I know the Steam page doesn't have it, but the main game or whatever has NFTs, and apparently like I'm avoiding anything with even with remote relations to NFTs like the plague, because of games like Untamed Isles that just completely like scammed its community. Same with Chain Monsters, just disappeared, didn't even deliver a game. Like I'm done with that stuff. Creature Keeper was pretty fun. I played a bit of it so far. I'm surprised it has mixed reviews, to be honest. Like the game's pretty cool. Oh, if you want like a robot sort of like this originally used to be a mobile game, but Bot World Odyssey is like a robot battling game where you kind of like place them down and you can do stuff on the sidelines. Kind of like Metabots, a little bit. I never played Creatures of Ava. I've heard mixed things about it, though. Although people seem to like it. What else we got here on sale? Adore is another roguelike. This time real-time combat, which is pretty cool. Kaidomon's pretty cool. It's auto-battling. I'm not too into auto-battling, but, you know. Disc Creatures is pretty cool as well. It's like a GBC-esque, kind of like Dragon Quest Monsters. 3-on-3 combat, but instead of randomized areas, you have like a city and a world to explore and stuff like that. Dragon Spirits is, what do you call it? ATB. So like Final Fantasy VII, like that kind of combat. New Monsters is the original Dokimon dev game. It's only $4, so I mean, hey. What else we got here? I'm surprised Monster Hunter Stories 2 isn't on sale. That's another pretty good game. And then Abomination's another roguelike. They're making another game right now as well. Patch Quest is actually really fun. It's too bad it's not on sale. Yeah, so that's it for like the main games that are on sale anyway. So some of my recommendations just off the top, okay? Definitely Digimon World, Digimon Story Cybersleuth. I think that's a huge thing that you should probably get because it's on sale for 90% off. The Nexomon games, amazing. You can't really go wrong unless you're looking for something super complex. If you are looking for something super complex, considering getting Ceruleum Ultimate, it was down here for 50% off. It's a dungeon crawling game with like tons of complexity. If you're looking for something a little more chill, you can get a game like Ova Magica or Paleo Pines. Not really into those games myself too much. I'm not a cozy gamer. I'm sorry, guys. But if you want something Pokemon-esque, Nexomon Extinction, Dokimon, Coromon, Temtem, those are kind of your picks for that. If you want something more unique and complex, but still a monster taming RPG, if you will, Monster Sanctuary, definitely a good one. World of Final Fantasy, I've heard good things. And yeah, other than that, if you guys want to stay up to date on all things monster taming, definitely make sure to subscribe to this channel. We're getting close to 100K, and I hope you guys enjoyed just listening to me rant and sort of go through this. If you did, make sure to let me know down below, and if you have any recommendations of your own, make sure to put them in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.